My thoughts are nebulous today. It's 8:30 in the morning, Thursday. Winding down the week. Looking forward to a quasi-normal weekend of nothing. We have box tickets to a hockey game. That's for Sam. Saturday night. But aside from that, much needed break. Much needed. There's a new person allegedly starting at the office today. She's working with us, but not for us. So that's going to be incomprehensible. I guess it makes sense. You know, my standards and what I'm looking for are creative people to bash heads with. I'm going to rename this vlog to bashing heads. How about that? For Chris LeBray. Dude, I'm not singling you out. I should start with an apology. Although I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. And I value our friendship too much to be sorry. You know what I mean. You know, and I've said it before. I've said it before several times. I'll say it again. I expressed myself both in the vlog yesterday as well as in an email about my vision for Chris LeBray's future, present and future. And while I didn't have the whole picture, neither did he. So both of our views are valid. Both of our opinions are valid. They're just what we need to do, if he wants to, is figure out a way to merge them. And the problem is that, Chris, you're a very busy guy, and we need to look to Trip and where he's at right now, because he's just as busy. I mean, just more with an academic skew. The amount of reading he has to do every day would blow your fucking mind. So, I mean, I think what it comes down to is time management and prioritizing and figuring out how to genuinely be able to do all the things that you want to do. Or, like I said, maybe you are exactly happy with what you're doing and where you're at, and all this other stuff I'm talking about genuinely isn't that important to you. And if that's genuinely how you feel inside, then that's how you feel, and that's totally fine. It really is. It's when I wear my producer hat and I say, when I look at people's potential, you know, that's where I come from. That's where I come from, and I obviously want the best for you and my friends, and So I'm looking the people I want to be involved with, I want around me, I want as friends and co-workers in a very legitimate sense, like people to collaborators. I want co-workers to be collaborators. Although that's not always the case, but certainly moving forward, as we push forward and we push past the status quo, and we keep trekking towards the places, or I keep trekking towards the places I want to be, it's very, very vitally important to me to have these collaborators. And I'm not talking like YouTube, okay, this guy's submitting lines for a video. I'm talking about people I can bash heads with. People who've got an opinion, who've got a point of view that's legitimate, and will fight with me and make me understand their perspective. I need that. I want that. And I'm tired of not seeing that. And this thing at work with this new employee, it's unfair to make judgment calls before I ever officially meet the person. But I have extremely low expectations. And like I said, maybe it's a good thing that she's working in our office, like literally that cubicle over, but she's not working for us. That hypothetical separation may be a smart move, because the expectation is that this is not a person I can bash heads with. So, yeah, nebulous thoughts this morning, which is probably good because it'll be a short vlog. I started kind of late, I guess. But I was thinking about Trip's next hat trick, which will be this weekend or very, very early next week. And my expectation for that is very high. My preview is, hold on to your hats, baby. Yeah. It's what I and I don't want to spoil it because this is his baby. This is what he's doing. I feel like I'm just facilitating it. But I will tell you that it's going to be a follow-up. The hat trick is part of the big plan, big picture plan, the big strategy, and it is, how should I put this, another ongoing component. And the first element, the first video, is this follow-up to the anxiety stuff from the other day, yesterday, I guess. And then what's really cool is we've gotten this wealth of feedback and comments and material from Facebook. So people on my channel who responded, oh my god, I can't believe my mom and her boyfriend watched this and actually had some valuable material to respond in kind. I never have them watching and responding to my videos, so it's, I feel like I've finally won them over. And then the thread on Trip's channel, it's there's a lot of material for Trip to chew on, so this isn't going to be first thoughts. Let's be very clear about this. This is not going to be first thoughts. Which is even more exciting, right? It's something completely new. So I'm stewing over that. I'm thinking about that. And what I wanted to say, and it's all happening so fast. He's recording this morning, as far as I'm aware. But I wanted Emily, Slacktive, Jen, post a video response to Slacktive's anxiety video. We need to get the ball rolling. You know how in a play you always have somebody in the audience? If you're very amateurish, if you're very, there's always the person that starts the applause, right? We need that with Trip's YouTube videos. We need somebody to start. We need a couple of somebodies to start the video responses. It's going to become a very natural thing. It's going to become a very permanent part of the process. But it has to start somewhere. And yeah, I was thinking that I just needed to shoot a request to some of you guys, like ASAP, to hey, please, if this resonates with you at all, post a video response. And because the other element to that, and I guess I didn't even fully understand Trip's plan until last night. We both we were emailing each other at the exact same time saying, okay, this is what we're going to do a video response to, or this is what we're going to do the next video about. about the anxiety, about everything that was talked. And anyway, it's funny. It wasn't until later last night that I understood that's where we were going to end up going with all of that. But if I had the foresight earlier foresight, I would have sent those emails and said, rally the troops, at least try, get 1 or 2 videos as a response, just something quick, just a little, just a response, because Emily, you can relate. Where there's going to be a dialogue, and that's going to be, those video responses will be a part of this next hat trick. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool, and the more we have, the more there is to work with. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, those are the things I'm thinking about. I'm still thinking about the status quo and the new status quo, and just the idea that maybe it's this constant quest for a status quo, but then I honestly believe as soon as you feel like you hit it, tear it apart, tear it the fuck apart, and keep striving to a new status quo. Tear apart the status quo, no matter how crazy it may be. Be honest. Be honest, because in the long run, that's all that matters. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. Somebody driving along in an Audi A6, which is a lovely car. I have no idea who it is. I wonder if that's the new employee. Funny. I bet this is the new employee over here. No, she would be starting at 9. But 8:45. Who's in the A6? Okay. Sorry. Really shitty vlog today. Not that shitty. Stay active, buddy. I miss you. I miss you. Talk to you later. Stay creative.